as the media continues to throw ice on the Mavs' victory, fans here in Dallas aren't letting it get them down. So what is the future of Jurassic Park the musical? Well, that could be left up to you. But for Mike, an unfortunate accident occurred, ending his football career. But he chose to not let that rule his life. For NTTV News, I'm Rebecca Combs.
And we're the UNC Glee Club!
Brian continues to get his workouts done on his own, but says there's no substitute for working out with his teammates at Valley Ranch. And so the history of Fouts may run a little deeper than you may have thought. But it's not just about picking up trash. It's about education and discovery. He was a conqueror, a warrior, and feared by everyone. But it's events like these that help families learn what Genghis Khan contributed to things in our everyday life. For the Mavericks, winning the championship was the dream of a lifetime. But for the fans, the taste of victory was just as sweet. It's the start of a new season as the Dan McCarney era begins at North Texas. Dodge and quarterback seem to go hand in hand, but the starting QB position has recently been up for grabs for two backup quarterbacks.
Football since January.
The NFL lockout has devastated owners, coaches, and fans, but for the players, it's just as frustrating.
We just want to get back to work. We want to get in the weight room. We want to be on the field, perfecting our craft, and when we're locked out, we don't have the opportunity to do that.
But Brian feels more of a loss than just working on his personal skills.
I'm definitely missing being out there, missing the competition, missing going out there and being able to work.
And that hasn't kept McCann out of the gym.
I'm out there just trying to get better. It's not about, who you with or where you at. As long as you're working to get better, then you're winning.
Brian continues to get his workouts done on his own, but says there's no substitute for working out with his teammates at Valley Ranch.
Always better to work with your teammates, get that camaraderie, be around them. Everybody could see, the hard work and the determination that everybody else on the team has.
McCann may have been keeping busy in the gym, but will other players come in ready for the workouts?
Everybody's going to work to get to where they're supposed to be in a good condition to perform at the highest level.
Training camps are set to open in late July, and there's still slight hope that it could happen. Rebecca Combs for 33 Sports. Steven Spielberg and dinosaurs. Ever think Jurassic Park could be made into a musical? Well, a couple of college musicians actually did.
Jurassic Park was a musical idea that me and Ryan had.
Originated from a Facebook status.
One day we were all joking around and someone posted some sort of funny Jurassic Park video joke, something, and then we all started writing under it.
We're commenting on it and making ideas for this made-up musical.
So then Ryan and I started having, practices for the band, and then we were like, we should write a Jurassic Park musical.
And then realized that we could actually do it, so then we did it.
All right, so they have the idea of a musical. Now all they need are the songs. And it seems the process of writing them wasn't as hard as you might think.
What we pretty much did is just watch the movie 80 times, probably 100 times. And we just kept watching scenes, and we thought, what would be a good portion of that segment to just burst into song? From there, you just sort of okay, well, what kind of tone is that? Oh, this is a T-Rex breaking through a fence. This is a very, a scary thing. So, that's kind of what I pictured when I write songs like that. It works very well for a campy version of Jurassic Park.
Every actor, writer, and musician wants to be recognized, and Matt and Ryan are no exception to that.
A lot of the actors here in the cast have a lot of talent, and I would like for them to have this showcase of their talents.
I guess we're just kind of doing it to get our band out there and to sort of get recognized for our version and interpretation of it.
So what is the future of Jurassic Park the musical? Well, that could be left up to you. For NTTV News, I'm Rebecca Combs.
2 ham and cheese muffins, please. Okay.
If you're visiting the Big D and need a taste of home, look no further than family-owned JD's Chippery.
We opened actually January 3rd, 1983, so we've been here for 28 years. And my husband and I started the business. We said, we want a business where we know the families and the people that are coming in the store every day. We don't want a large business. We want one that we can kind of get to know people and their preferences and serve them good food and make them happy, and so that's what we did. I guess 28 years later, it's grown and grown and grown and grown. It's gone from being a little tiny business to a much bigger business, but it still has a very tiny space.
But they do a lot with that tiny space.
Cookies, and we make muffins, and we make fresh squeezed lemonade and limeade, and everything's made from scratch. Everything's made every day from scratch, so scratch baked, which is kind of unusual anymore in this industry. And then we bake all of the stuff off all day long so that you always get warm cookies and muffins coming out. We're actually considered to be a manufacturer for electrical purposes. They charge us as that because we use 80% of our electricity to produce a product.
But it's not just the melt-in-your-mouth cookies that makes JD's one of a kind.
I know 3 or 4 generations in a lot of families and almost tell you what they need or what they need for their mom or what their grandma orders or that kind of thing. And my employees know that too. My staff people, they're really good with people. You have to like to talk to customers or clients, whatever you want to call them, because it's really important around here.
Have you discovered their secret yet?
The secret is that, that it's a super product and it's a friendly location, and people like coming in here because it smells good and people are friendly to them, and we probably know your name.
The North Texas men's basketball team is on fire in Hot Springs. The men took down Western Kentucky last night, 81-62. Many miles above the Earth's surface, NASA marked the end of an era today. And earlier this semester, we introduced you to a North Texas club sport that plays a lot with their heart. Who are they? The UNT Inline Hockey Club. Oil prices are steadily climbing, and that can only mean higher gas prices at the pump. Gas prices have gone up another 7 cents within the past 2 weeks. And last weekend, the UNT men's bowling team competed in their last competition of the regular season. Doesn't free sound amazing? Well, if you're looking for something to do this week, we're giving away free tickets to see the new movie, Battle LA. And the moment all you diehard football fans have been waiting for. Spring ball starts tomorrow night. So the fans, aka Mean Green students, are supporting the team. In fact, earlier today, the Spirit bus took off, and our own Adrian Mullins was there. Half a world away, fighting in Libya continues with the United States as part of a military operation. Several countries, including France and Great Britain, are part of a coalition establishing a no-fly zone over Libya. Over the weekend, one North Texas track and field athlete made an outstanding finish at the TCU Horned Frog Invitational. One of the most critical issues facing Texas today is funding for education. Districts across the state are planning teacher and staff layoffs to try and balance their budget. And tonight, 2 teams will enter, but only one will be NCAA tournament bound as the Mean Green take on the Trojans for the SBC Championship.